Hey everybody. You ever notice that there are some people that just want to be total straight up a-holes? I mean, for nothing. You know? And in a relationship, if it's a man, he just want to be an a-hole, or if it's a woman or female, she want to be an a-hole. Just for nothing, just in general. I don't understand it. Why are some people like that? Why can't people be, some people, I understand. Life gets to you and stuff like that, Sometimes if you relate in a relationship, it's the children, that get between you and your significant other, But why do some people just got to be a-holes? I mean, straight across the board. We're going to have our, tide, ebbs, and flows in our life, So some people, you're going to have your a-hole days and you're going to have your non-a-hole days. But you got some people that's on full alert, a-hole all the time. Why? I don't care what gender you are, but why? I'm saying this because I was with an a-hole person today. And I just had to get on video and talk about it. Why? You ever know some people just don't like you on GP, just don't like you? For some reason, I don't care if they like me or not, but I'm just saying, what is up with that? Huh? And I know some of you out there watching this video, y'all know. You know what I'm talking about. And it's ridiculous. It doesn't make any sense. I mean, you try and be as nice as you possibly can to a person or to some people. And for some reason, they'll find some way to stay angry at you. Just like in a relationship, you can have a significant other and you be just as kind as you possibly can, And it's like nothing satisfies them. It's like they always want to be mad. This particular type of person I'm talking about. Like I said, gender don't matter. It doesn't matter at all. Why? I don't get it. And I know some of y'all out there experience the same thing day in, day out. I know y'all do. And trust me, I feel y'all on that. But I was having a good day. Just well, actually the whole weekend, because this is like a Memorial Day weekend. It was with family and stuff, good time, graduations, nice, But you guys have some people just miserable for no reason. Miserable about themselves? I don't know. And you say, hey, how you doing? All right. Come on, man. Life is too short. But I'm not going to, there's energy vampires. There are people that are called energy vampires. And you can have a significant other in a relationship. You can try and stay as upbeat as you possibly can. And they'll just steal your energy to try to pull you the lower vibrations to their level. Seriously. Energy vampires. And some people don't even know that they're energy vampires. But they are just not happy. You can come in with a nice mood and everything like that. They're just not happy until they bring you down that lower vibrational level to their level. That's sick. That's got to be some form of mental illness. I don't know. I think so. I'm not going to try and figure a person out like that, and neither should you. Because if you were a significant other and you're going through this, and they keep pulling your energy down, no matter how much you try and be positive. Hey, let's do this. Hey, let's, we can make it. We can do this, that, and the other. And they constantly, pulling you down. I'm not talking about my personal experience, but I'm talking about these people who are just bitter in relationships, And they just want to find some way to bring down that person, the other significant other who's, try to be happy and jolly-go-lucky most of the time, because they are basically trying to work on themselves. So in order to keep themselves going and not worry about the things that they're going through and stuff like that, if they happen to be some struggle or something like that, they try and think of good of things. They try and think better things. They try and stay in a lighter mood, They try and stay in a lighter mood. But then you have the significant other or partner, and they just be like, why is she happy? Or why is he happy? I'm going to find some way to destroy it. You know? Why? Why? Some people just want to be miserable. But you know what? I'm going to tell you something. Stay away from the miserable people. If you got somebody in your family, somebody or your significant other, and they just being hard, downright, stinking, funky, negative, man, forget them. You know? Forget them. No matter how nice you try and be, man, forget them. They try and, they don't want to, be reciprocal and nice to you or whatever, I'm not going to use all my energy on somebody who's not, see, I like positive energy. I like it to bounce off of somebody back to me. So if that person is emanating positive energy and I'm emanating positive energy, that's a full balance of positive energy. Maybe we created a positive energy sphere between the two of us or something that's good. You know what I mean? Man, just unbelievable. I don't, why do some people just want to be miserable? And they love it. It's like they waddle in it. Energy vampire. Look, stay away from energy vampires. Trust me. And if you're in a relationship and your significant other is always an energy vampire, leave that person. It might sound easier than done, but leave that person. You might have emotional ties all in that person and everything, but you know what? The best thing to do is to pick up and leave, because you're not responsible for their happiness. It's them. It's up to them to be responsible for their own happiness, not you. You see what I'm saying? They're responsible for their own happiness. And if you could add to that by you being happy and stuff like that, and they benefit off of your happiness and what you're doing, that's fine. But you shouldn't burden yourself to the point where you have to be responsible or feel that you have to be responsible for somebody else's happiness, And as far as family is concerned, I ain't kissing no family's butt for nothing. If they don't want to have nothing to do with me, fine. I don't care, I care in the sense that, that's family, but as far as me losing sleep over it, heck no. I ain't losing no sleep over nothing. Anyway, I just wanted to come on and talk to you guys, from based on my experience and the things that I go through in life and what I've gone through over the past years. And I know everybody goes through stuff. Everybody. Nobody is excluded from going through something. Nobody. But all I got to say is this: if you got a toxic person that's emanating low vibrations, because that's what they do, they emanate those low vibrations. And if you got a toxic person that's constantly emanating those low vibrations, and and they make you feel down all the time, and that's not really the normal spirit that you in, normal vibes that you normally like to emanate and kick out, you know what I'm saying? You got to come to a conclusion, Is it your job to get them out of it, to make them happy, to get them out of that mood? No. They're responsible for their own happiness, not you. You're only responsible for your own happiness. And I'm not talking about the type of happiness of being selfish and say, you know what, I got mine, you got yours. I ain't talking about not caring for people and stuff like that. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about energy. When you start draining, your energy is feeling draining, and that person comes next to you and that person is all, you know what I'm saying, or complaining. I ain't trying to hear nobody's complaint. And I know you're not trying to hear nobody's complaints, because everybody, got something to complain about. But see, the more you complain, the more that stuff come around you, the more you bring it to you. You know what I'm saying? And then the more you think about it, because you're complaining about it, it's okay, while you're complaining about it, you're thinking about it. I don't want to think about it. I want to forget about it. But not stick my hand in the sand, so to speak, and act like it never happened or it's not happening. No, I deal with it in a calculative manner. You see what I'm saying? And face it head on and deal with it, because only the strong survive in this world. And if anybody's weak, anybody weak in a relationship and you feeling like you can't make it, you know what I'm saying? And this person that you with is making you feel bad, making you feel down and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? You got to care about yourself first. You know why? Because you came into this planet, you came into this land, into this earth, into this physical plane by yourself. And trust me, when you leave, you're going to leave by yourself, unless it's a mass death or something like that, and make your transition along with a lot of other people and something that happened, Of course, a bad event or something like that where there's mass amounts of people that pass away. But other than that, you're going out here by yourself. You came in this world by yourself, you're going to leave by yourself. Unless you came with a twin or triplets or quadruplets or whatever you want to call it. Hey. Les Brown said, this guy named Les Brown, he said, don't sweat the small stuff. You know why? Because it's all small stuff. It's all small stuff. And like I said, if you got a significant other and that significant other is always negative and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? Don't let it get you down and look at it just being small stuff. And if they can't get out of their old stinking funky groove or whatever, for that matter, eventually you're going to have to pull out. Either you're going to pull, if you don't pull out, you're going to pull down. You don't pull out, they're going to pull you down. So you're going to go down, 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 down. And then your health is going to go down. Everything about you is going to go down. Your brain, your mind, your spirit, all that is going to go down. Anyway, I wanted to just share that with y'all because I had something on my mind. I just wanted, I don't have no videos or nothing like that, to make content on or nothing like that. I just wanted to speak to y'all straight up, person to person, human to human, Don't sweat the small stuff. All right? Don't sweat it. And drop that anchor. Drop that anchor. And you know what the anchor is. That anchor is it's only going to stagnate you. You know what I'm saying? Real quick. When you're in a boat, right? And you out in the sea, out in the ocean, or you coming towards shore or whatever it is, what does that boat do? If that boat don't drop that anchor, that boat's going to drift, right? What does it do to stay in place? It drops an anchor. So it's stationary. Same thing with a person. It's a negative person. They're like an anchor. They're going to stop you from moving on to your dreams, moving on to things that you can better yourself because you got all this negativity around you that's anchoring you down and you're not able to move on. You're not able to progress, move ahead. You see what I'm saying? Y'all see what I'm saying, right? All right, look. That's the end. That's all I got to say. I hope all is well with the people who see this video, who this video reaches. Y'all take care. I love y'all. Take care. Peace. Click it.